Alright, this is Attack the Watchpoint S rank. We are bringing along a mostly plasma build, plasma rifle, 2 plasma missile launchers on the shoulders, and then we're bringing along an energy shotgun for additional burst DPS and stagger factor.
Be ready for anything. It's go time, 621. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
Alright, if you take away anything from this guide, it is that in order to get the S rank here, you do not have to be perfect. The initial part of the mission here, we are going to use the plasma rifle and the buildings to do the majority of our damage, and the buildings basically as cover. There's a lot of enemies here that can put a lot of hurt on you. As you will see from my imperfect play, you can take as much damage as you want here, just as long as you essentially make sure that you do not lose the equivalent of an entire life bar of health over the entirety of the mission. You should be good for an S rank. Also, you obviously want to conserve as much ammunition as possible. That's why we use the plasma rifle, because one shot from that is good enough for a single MT. And 2 shots take out the big artillery. So you can focus on movement, you can focus on avoiding incoming fire, even though I take some right there. And then just know that as long as you get off a shot from the plasma rifle, it is most likely going to hit and either take out an MT or do the necessary damage to the artillery that you have to take out. Once the first part of the mission is done, we're going to charge on ahead to the first really big roadblock of this mission, which is the armored core fight.
Attacking a Watchpoint. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Is that
So Sula has a lot of tools for both up close and far away for causing a lot of pain. I found that the best way to deal with this guy is to kind of go in and out of mid and close range. Just kind of stagger your shots to keep applying pressure. Obviously the goal is to stagger this guy to try and cause some burst damage here. His grenade launcher on his right hand is the main thing that you want to avoid, although his plasma rifle thing is trouble as well. If he staggers you, it's not the end of the world. He doesn't have anything to follow up a good stagger with, but he can still put on, he can still cause a lot of hurt, as you can see right there. So though, even with losing about half health up to this point, we are doing okay. We're still obviously on track for the S rank, or I wouldn't be showing it to you. So now I do take the resupply here. I take the resupply to mainly refill health, not really lacking for ammunition or anything like that. You could probably avoid taking it at all if you played better than me up to this point. But you're not going to invalidate an S rank by grabbing the resupply there. Get to hang out through a couple minutes worth of cutscenes here, and then the real point of this mission
Head back to base.
follows.
Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact?
Brain waifu, do it for her.
I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you. Main system.
Alright, so this is Balteus, aka Ball-Edis. This is your first, technically second, big skill check of the game here. This guy has a lot of ways to cause pain. The number one for me is that artillery shot that he takes. And you'll see me eat, I think, a couple of those here. The best way to avoid the artillery fire that this guy has is to stay airborne. As long as you're airborne, if you're ascending, descending, and quick boosting, any combination of those is going to be enough to get around that attack. That second one there, that burst explosion that he does, I've lost so many runs to that. That is a phase transition. You can see it coming and just stay far enough away to avoid it. His missiles are not too big of a deal to avoid. The missiles really can be avoided just by kind of moving laterally towards the guy. And maybe a quick boost or two in there. The melee attacks are tough. Gosh, I'm not even going to have enough time to tell you how to fight this guy. Number one thing is be aggressive. If you're aggressive with this guy, if you stay on his ass and you just keep up the fire, you can essentially melt this guy before he has a chance to hit you with all of his most damaging attacks. His melee flame attacks are the biggest problems, in my opinion, when you're in. But as long as you continue to stagger, continue to get that shield down before the guy can recover, you can get through that fight really fast. As you saw, I was almost dead by the end of that fight. Essentially, as long as you don't lose the full health bar, you're going to get the S rank there.
That was just a glimpse.
But not the worst fight after you fought him 40 or 50 times. And once you have a really good idea of how to use the stagger system in this game. So that should be the big takeaway. Find good ways to stagger Balteus, and you will be able to S rank him. As you can see right there, Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, leave a like. Thanks.